As you guys have probably seen by now, we are indeed moving from here in Dubai to Riyadh in Saudi Arabia, and I promised I was going to take you guys along for the journey, and that kind of starts here. This is step one, well, kind of step three, but step one, which is packing up all of our stuff here in Dubai. And it's really surprising how much stuff you actually gather over, well, 6 or 7 years I've been in Dubai now. This cupboard behind me is full of like skiing stuff, which I didn't have 5 or 6 years ago because I didn't know how to ski. Camping stuff, which goes along with the chimney. Behind me I've got all my tech stuff and camera gear. And this is just one bedroom. I mean, look at this mess already here. I'm trying to organise it, but there's just so much. And when I say so much, we've kind of made it harder on ourselves because we're buying even more. So apparently Eb has decided that the new theme for the house in Saudi is going to be different to the one here, so we've got to sell that sofa because we've bought this sofa. This one's going to Riyadh, this one's staying in Dubai until it gets sold. We've got stuff going to our friends, we've got stuff being sold to random people, which is a big challenge on Dubizzle and Facebook. We've got most of the stuff going with us now, and then some stuff that's still going to be in suitcases because the drive is about 5 days in a truck, so anything that could get too hot we're going to try and take with us either in my car or on our flights back and forth. And that includes things like my vinyl records. I mean, these are only sort of plastic, so I think these will probably melt in the 50-degree heat alongside being in a truck for a week. But yeah, like I was saying, there's a couple of steps that are already done. We have found the most perfect apartment in Riyadh, in a compound, and we're super excited to move into it. So we'll definitely be taking you guys on a little apartment tour and the process of getting that and the bills and all of that stuff that's included, because it's a lot of money in Saudi. But next step is to actually pack away all of my shoes. Now we do have movers coming who are going to pack 99% of stuff, but I just wanted to get a head start and pack some of the things that I maybe wouldn't trust them to just chuck in boxes, like my electronics and my precious shoes. Oops. Let's go. Now, as much as I moved to Dubai and moved country, I've never really moved country before. Because when I moved to Dubai, I was 18, I didn't really have anything, and I came here for one job. So now I've acquired, first of all of these shoes, and second of all, just so much life stuff and furniture and all of these things that need to be moved. So it is quite a challenge, and some of it feels very unnecessary. Like, why do I need all these shoes? I'd love to do a shoe update video because I've got some sick pairs now that I don't think you guys would have seen much of before. Also, I just realised you guys probably saw in the background this pole over here. This has been holding up our curtains for the past week or two. They fell down and we're moving out, so I really haven't bothered to put them back up. Okay, so we've made some progress. I've got a couple of different piles. So I've got piles that are to be sent, and then also piles that are staying here, and that's kind of all the little bits wrapped up. The room's looking a lot more sort of bare and empty. This is the pile that's staying, and some of it's going to come in the car in case the stuff breaks or melts, and then the rest of the stuff we're ready. We've got shoes piled up, but you're going to join us tomorrow when the movers arrive, so I'll see you then. But first, we have some very sad news. Today I have some very sad news. Our little Milo, well, not so little now, is being adopted. So we've had Milo 5.5 years. She's literally grown up with us since I moved to Dubai. So we got this little gal for just 75 dirham in a small little pet shop all those years ago. When we saw her, we knew we had to rescue her from this little pet shop. And ever since then, she's been with us through 3 or 4 different apartments in Dubai. She's had her own little holidays in the pet hotel. And I think she's had a pretty good life with her. Milo, come. Oh. But with all the change and us moving country and everything, unfortunately it didn't work. We spoke to the Saudi Ministry of Wildlife and they said she needed a load of injections and things that aren't possible to get in Dubai. We spoke with some agencies and they wanted loads of money that couldn't be refunded. We went through part of the process and really did try to get her across, but then she had to go in the hold and be flown over, which again is really risky for a little rabbit. And also when we're in Saudi, we probably can't give her as much love and attention as she needs. We're really lucky that she's going to a really nice home. We found the perfect family. When we bought Milo, she was actually supposed to be a dwarf rabbit, which we were very naive to. She was tiny, like look how small she was here, and now she's our giant thing. And then after saying goodbye to Milo, we actually have already moved Ebony's car over to Saudi. So as we were just saying, Eb's car here, we paid 4,000 dirham, that's all the different fees and things. And now the truck is actually here and we're about to load the car. Now this is actually a flatbed truck. So if you've got a supercar or anything fancy, it's not got any risk of hitting anything on the ramp. It can actually just drive straight in like we're gonna do now in our 50-degree heat. That took 2 minutes and the car is in, strapped down and ready to go. Today is the day the movers are on their way and they are coming here to get rid of this stuff to Saudi Arabia. Maybe a little bit dramatic, but I've put these X's on the doors of the stuff that's going to stay, so I've just put it in some of the rooms. Makes it easier for the moving guys. We have a full mission on the go. We've got guys packing everywhere now. It is really crazy to see 6 years of your life just packed up into quite a lot of boxes actually. I don't know how these guys are going to all fit it into one truck, but they're wrapping up now. We've got to get rid of the desks and everything, and then it's about a week drive to get it to Saudi, at which point I'm going to fly over there and receive the stuff so you can join us moving in. I just realised we haven't even taken the curtains down yet. Ready? This place is a mess. I keep forgetting that Saudi is actually another country, so we have quite a detailed list and every box has a number of what is inside it because customs will check that as the truck goes through the border. Complicated stuff.
Number 2 is done, right?
So we've got actually 75 boxes worth of stuff, and you can see this is the last load about to go down now. It's all getting a bit real now that everything's missing from the apartment. It's so empty. But I made one fatal error. I don't actually have a bed to sleep in tonight. We're empty, we're finished. I just had a manic hour of someone came to buy a TV unit, someone came to buy the TV. We're still trying to get rid of the rest of the stuff. Then I was clearing out the cupboards to all of the guys. It was crazy, but we're done. I've got to say this company Air and Sea Logistics did an amazing job. They're probably one of the best packers we've had. They're not sponsoring this, and I wish they were to get a discount, but anyway, we move on. And next time I see you, we'll probably be in Saudi Arabia for the moving vlog. Da, 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 da. And yes, we have made it to Saudi, but the truck hasn't arrived yet. Even though we were arranged to send the stuff a week before, and then I ended up packing it about 10, 11 days before, the truck still is delayed. It was supposed to arrive yesterday morning at 9 AM. And the guy who was driving the truck sent me a load of pictures like this, where you can see how busy the border is. This is a mixture of people's personal items, things coming over for projects and jobs from Dubai. That is probably one of the busiest borders in the world right now for items coming over, because you have people moving, you've got loads of manufacturing and stuff and happening from Dubai and then coming over. So yeah, we were kind of expecting a delay, but it's really, really frustrating when they collected the items so early, and I've been sleeping on a blow-up bed for 10 days. But we're here in Saudi, we've checked out a new apartment, the stuff should be arriving later. And one tip you should definitely do if you're coming from Dubai to here is actually we put an air tag in the truck, so we've been tracking it the whole time. So also when the company was telling us where the truck was, I could tell when there was slight lies or inaccuracies, shall we say. So my AirTag has come in very, very handy. I can see right now it is on its way from the border to here, and there's probably about a 4 or 5 hour drive. But thanks for coming along with the journey. These sort of delays are definitely expected and challenges along the way. So be prepared for them, unlike I was, and I have no t-shirts for today. We're going to be checking out a new apartment in the next video. We're also going to be walking through what it is like living here in Saudi and giving some more insight. So make sure to check out the other videos, check out our incredible apartment, which we had a little preview of yesterday. And I will see you guys in the next one. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you somewhere in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, next time. Boom.